When people leave school, they say good riddance to learning a lot of times. And I think that when people have bad experiences with learning, due to school, due to different things, it kind of leaves people feeling like it's something that they don't want to commit to doing. Everyone knows that being smart is a good thing. Everyone knows that having talents and skills is a good thing. But a lot of times people don't have the discipline to pursue those things. And I personally believe that learning should be a lifelong thing. It should stick with you. Studying, learning something new every day should be a habit that everyone has. And I find that the world would probably be a better place if people prioritize learning and discipline over entertainment and simply just wasting time. If we could cut down the amount of time that people spend on entertainment and pure laziness, I'm pretty sure that alone could make the world a better place. But humankind has become so lazy and so dependent on entertainment that learning seems too difficult, too hard. A lot of times kids are given phones and devices and internet and games at a very early age, and they learn to become so immersed in those things because they're time consuming, they're fulfilling, they're fun, they're entertaining, to where when it comes time to study hard for something, they don't have the mental ability to do so. They don't have the discipline, the desire. They don't see the importance of it. If they do, it's hard for them to dedicate to studying. And I just believe that if learning was prioritized at a young age and entertainment was cut down, it would be easier for people to have the attention span to learn new things every day. But I do believe that it's important to learn something new every day or study something in order to keep your mind sharp. And in keeping your mind sharp, it helps you to become more successful in life. There are so many benefits to continuous learning, and I just want to name a few. Gaining skills and knowledge and new ways of thinking can actually open your world up a bit. It can give you more fulfilling ways to spend your time, depression is less likely to happen, and your life just feels more worth living. Think about it, the average person is so immersed in music, movies, games, and all other types of entertainment. By the time it's time to spend time with yourself or do something productive with that time, a lot of times people are bogged down, they're discouraged, they're tired, they're stressed, they're anxious. And I believe that anxiety shouldn't be on the rise. Depression shouldn't be on the rise. But it's only on the rise because I truly believe people aren't reaching their full potential and their brain is very limited. And when you have a limited brain, you think in small ways. You can't see the world as vast as it truly is. In your world, your life isn't as big as it could be, and therefore you feel small, you feel stuck, and you feel like you're not headed anywhere. And those type of feelings lead to depression. So I believe that in order to be able to adapt in this ever-changing world, you have to be able to continually grow and boost your brain. It increases opportunities. When you have a lot of skill sets, a lot of knowledge, it increases opportunities for more jobs, careers that you can pursue, income potential. There's so many benefits to increasing your knowledge, and I think it's well worth it. Think about it, people go to college, university, they learn different things, and they become different types of people. You have doctors, lawyers, you have all of these different types of people, and you go to college and learn these skill sets. But imagine if while growing up you learn a set of skills that are based on your hobbies, but they become skills that you can utilize when you get older, skills that you can use to get a job, skills that you can use to build a business. I believe learning something new every day could prove to be beneficial sometime in the future. Even if it's not beneficial to you now, it can be in the future, and I think if you have the time, you should build the discipline to do something or learn something new every day. Another reason why learning something new every day is very good for you is because it boosts your brain health. It helps keep your mind sharp and healthy and active. And when I tell you that living every day becomes a little bit easier when your brain is sharp, it's true. It truly is. And I believe that doing some type of mental activity every day can help to keep your mind sharp. There are scientific studies that prove this, and I feel like that's a big reason why you should study every day, but it also strengthens your memory, your attention, your problem solving skills. There's been like this ongoing thing where people are talking about their attention span being very, very short. They don't have much attention for anything. And I do believe that short form videos have slightly increased that problem, especially in younger individuals. But also just not having that sharpness, that mental sharpness that should be had, that comes from continual use of your brain, learning something new, brain exercises. Brain exercises can look as simple as reading every day. Learning a new language or something along those lines can be very helpful. And in the long run, it reduces the risk of cognitive decline with age. A lot of times, people get older and they might get things like dementia or Alzheimer's, and it affects their memory. But you can actually reduce the chances of receiving a disease like that if you keep your mind sharp and healthy. There's so many other things that can come from continual learning, like it boosts your confidence. When you feel smart, you feel more confident. It improves your adaptability, your ability to be able to adapt to new things, new changes in your life, new technology, new places, things like that. And it does help your ability to adapt because your mind is strong enough to withstand a lot of things. It also helps with personal fulfillment. I mentioned that before, where if you're doing something that feels good, that feels important, feels like you're contributing to the world, it helps you to feel more fulfilled, which also decreases the chances of feeling depressed or overly anxious and things of that nature. And it's also really good for emotional support as well, because when you are immersed in a hobby or a skill or learning something new, it helps you to cope with what you're feeling inside. For me, I like to exercise a lot, and it's been very, very instrumental in helping myself to regulate my emotions. So I do believe that when you're immersed in something that's not only fulfilling, but it's helpful to your mind and it's helpful to your body, it definitely helps you to process emotions a lot better. So yeah, there's so many other reasons why continual learning is important. I believe that you all should be trying to learn something new every single day, and that's why this video is called The Importance of Learning Something New Every Day, Continuous Learning. And with that being said, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you have any video suggestions or anything you would like for me to cover, please let me know, and I'll try my best to do a video on that. And also, if you all would like to support my channel at all, I'll put some links in the description box where you can support me. I haven't been uploading for a while, and finally back, and I'm going to be uploading as often as I can, hopefully every week. And any support would be helpful and would go towards my endeavors. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.